The Associated Press just reported that the FCC has approved $8 billion Paramount-CBS parent company and Skydance merger. The decision to allow the merger was opposed by one of the three-person commission, Ana Gomez, who expressed her concerns about Paramount's recent payment to settle a suit brought by President Donald Trump against CBS's 60 Minutes. She said, quote, "The Paramount payout and this reckless approval have emboldened those who believe the government can and should abuse its power to extract financial and ideological concessions, demand favored treatment, and secure positive media coverage." End quote. The FCC's ruling comes less than a month after Paramount agreed to pay $60 million to Trump, and a week after CBS announced it was cancelling The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. This whole thing with Colbert and the impending cancellation of The Late Show on CBS got me thinking about the 1999 biographical drama The Insider by Michael Mann, especially the scene where CBS producer Lowell Berkman, played by Al Pacino, has a heated confrontation with the executive producer Don Hewitt and president of CBS News Eric Cluster over the decision not to broadcast Wygant's interview for fear that it will risk legal action from Brown and Williamson. All the running themes are there: mergers and acquisition, journalistic integrity, lawsuit settlements, and the attempt to silence a newsworthy story or personality for fear that it will jeopardize the acquisition of CBS for billions of dollars by another corporate entity. It's pretty much the exact same story playing out 30 years later. Back then, in 1995, it was Westinghouse offering $5.4 billion for CBS. Today is Skydance Media offering $8 billion for CBS. Back then, Jeffrey Wygant, a former executive at the Brown and Williamson Tobacco Company, had to be silenced for fear that airing his revelation that Brown and Williamson was intentionally making their cigarettes more addictive will risk a lawsuit which could jeopardize the impending merger to Westinghouse. Today, in order to preserve the impending merger with Skydance, CBS appeased the Trump administration for $16 million and silences Colbert for calling it a bribe. In both cases, CBS, which is supposed to be a news corporation, proves once again that journalistic integrity will always take a backseat to financial imperative.
Chair again.
Before you go, I discovered this. SEC filing for the sale of CBS Corporation to Westinghouse Corporation.
What?
Yeah, I heard rumors. Not a rumor, it's a sale. If Tisch can unload CBS for $81 a share to Westinghouse and then is suddenly threatened with a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit from Brown and Williamson, that could screw up the sale, could it not?
And what are you implying?
I'm not implying, I'm quoting. More vested interests. Persons who will profit from this merger. Ms. Helen Caparelli, General Counsel of CBS News, $3.9 million. Mr. Eric Cluster, President of CBS News, $1.4 million.
Are you suggesting that she and Eric are influenced by money?
Oh, no, of course they're not influenced by money. They work for free. And you are a volunteer executive producer.
CBS does not do that. And you're questioning our journalistic integrity.
No, I'm questioning your hearing. I hear potential Brown and Williamson lawsuit jeopardizing the sale of CBS to Westinghouse. I hear shut the segment down, cut Wygant loose, obey orders, and off. That's what I hear.
You're exaggerating.
I am? You pay me to go get guys like Wygant, to draw him out, to get him to trust us, to get him to go on television. I do. I deliver him. He sits, he talks. He violates his own confidentiality agreement. And he's only the key witness in the biggest public health reform issue, maybe the biggest, most expensive corporate malfeasance case in U.S. history. And Jeffrey Wygant, who's out on the limb, does he go on television and tell the truth? Yes. Is it newsworthy? Yes. Are we going to air it? Of course not. Why? Because he's not telling the truth? No. Because he is telling the truth. That's why we're not going to air it. And the more truth he tells, the worse it gets. Come on, what are you? Are you a businessman or are you a newsman? Because that happens to be what Mike and I and some other people around here do for a living.
Lowell.
Put the corporation at risk? Give me a break.
Lowell.
These people are putting our whole reason for doing what we do on the line.